This would be an 11-year-old that I am very proud of him, and he did a great job. It helped us immensely.
You just heard from Woodbury County Sheriff Chad Sheehan describing how an 11-year-old boy survived a traumatic shooting that left one dead and 2 others in critical condition. Good evening and thanks for watching News 4 at 6. I'm Clayton Anderson. Well, KTIV's Irvin Doman was on the scene last night and joins us today in the studio to bring us the latest. And I know you traveled out there today as well, Irvin.
Yeah, Clayton, and according to law enforcement, just before 7 p.m. last night, police were dispatched to a home just outside of Seargent Bluff for a reported shooting. When deputies arrived, they located an injured person who was suffering from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Upon entry to the residence, officers found the young boy and were able to get him out of the house unharmed, according to Sheehan. Authorities also discovered a male and a female victim suffering from gunshot wounds. The suspect was life-flighted to a hospital in Omaha, and the female victim was transported to Mercy One in Sioux City. Both are currently in critical condition. The male victim was deceased at the scene. As of now, no motive has been determined.
The 3 people know each other, we have to work through all of that stuff. We were at the scene until late into the early morning hours this morning. Detectives are still working on interviewing people, which will all be part of that ongoing investigation.
Sheehan also said no names will be released until family has been notified. You're seeing video of today at the scene. I spoke to some neighbors while I was there. They told me the tragic event definitely rocked the small community just outside of Seargent Bluff. They had even told me they were even sure their house was locked before they went to bed. Double checked once again, even after Chief Deputy Tony Wingert assured the local community there was no danger to the public.
Thanks for that update, Irvin. The Sheriff's Department will hold a press conference tomorrow at 3:30 for an update on the shooting. We will have more information as it comes on KTIV.com.